Let's talk about kids and stranger danger online. So yes, there are a lot of platforms that encourage talking to strangers, and that's the language that they use, and they're incredibly risky. However, we also need to acknowledge as parents that the internet has rebranded strangers as friends and followers. We see this in many different social media platforms where you're encouraged to add friends and followers, people that you don't know that otherwise would have been defined as strangers. So what does this mean? It means that if we're rebranding strangers to friends and followers and we're shifting our language, of course we know that language also shifts our behavior. And what ends up happening is that you have kids, young children, and even teenagers who believe that if somebody is now labeled as someone who is a friend or follower, which sounds very disalarming, they're less likely to believe that person would cause harm to them. So all this to be said, that while we can tell kids don't talk to strangers and don't talk to strangers online, this stranger danger approach actually is not as effective when it comes to all these different types of platforms that are equally at risk. So what can you say and do to really keep your kids safe online? Give them the tools so that they can differentiate between a healthy friend and follower and an unhealthy friend and follower. So of course, don't be on any platforms that tell you talk to strangers. But also, if you're talking to a friend or follower and that person is saying negative things about your family, whether it's the restrictions they have on you or the lack of freedom or the fact that you're more mature than they're giving you credit for, that's a red flag. Healthy friends and followers also don't ask for personal information or already know information about you before you've provided it. Healthy friends and followers won't start complimenting you right away as though you've had a relationship for a much longer period of time. Healthy friends and followers will not offer you any gifts, which I know is counterintuitive, but when we talk about online friends and followers, you should not be receiving any gifts, whether that's gaming tokens, TikTok rewards, money for photos, modeling gigs, job offers, anything like that. Massive red flag. Healthy friends and followers also will not switch you to a different platform than what you already connected on. And this is one of the biggest red flags of predatory people online.